What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We got the latest installation of Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby, and yeah, I'm gonna try and show you that Bandai hates JP. Mr. Junpei Shibayama, he's on a watch list somewhere, and it is not Bandai's like good list. He is on the naughty list. Because they made his new cards not actually work with his old stuff. So you're going to see how it just straight up doesn't work. Except this is going to be the best the deck is going to look until I fix it. If you want to play old kid hybrid instead of new color stuff, you're in for a bad time. So you open up with no rookie and get the Zoe. And even then if we had a rookie, it would have sucked anyway. But that allows Tricks to get the Guilmon in the back, an analog, and a Searcher Guilmon. We're going to pitch off our Kazemon, and then we're going to put down the first JP. And he's going to go into the Growlmon, which is going to mill us off too, which is kind of unfortunate. And then he's going to get to pick up the Guilmon, and then we're going to go into the Growl, which is going to go straight into the Chaos, which is just a vanilla here. So we're going to start off main, pitch one to draw one with the Zoe, I think, and not use the JP. We're going to evolve into the Beetlemon. And we're gonna quickly ask what the Beetlemon does, what those reverse cards were. I put this together during the other games being played. It turns out I did not pull any Beetlemons at all. So yeah, it's like learning what it does. It's the slide evo thing. So yeah, you kind of have to pick it up. So gonna pick up that Beetlemon, and then we're gonna Thunder Laser for one. And yeah, Trick's gonna have to read that because yeah, Thunder Laser. Omega lol, and then I'm going to swing, go into the Ancient Beetle, and it is going to do the thing. So that was basic. That was just green hybrid moment, as we get like the burn one, not check one because we don't have piercing because we went over Zoe, but like it looked cool when we did it. Oh, and we got the free JP off of it as well because we deleted an opponent's Digimon in battle, which is pretty cool. And it looks like we might not get punished. You have the training. Never mind. We're going to go into the Gallant, into the Megidramon, then mills 5. So there goes that Shadow Serafi, which we're just going to put to the bottom. Try not to think too hard about that one. And he does have Blitz, so he can just swing over the body. And there's no floats to be had. We could go into a thing, but we're going to play it, I think, just because I think it prevented him from getting the extra memory back. He's still going to get some memory, I think, from the Takato is going to pop and steal back some memory, and then the Analog Youth. So, like, this stops us from getting one choked. We're just making sure that we got the memory correct there, because he was still able to gain a decent amount back. And we lost our hybrid, but we knew we were going to lose it anyway, because that Beetlemon can't go over. This Beetlemon can go over any JP in name, though, so we're going to go over him for 2, and then we're going to swing, and we're going to turn this second JP into another Beetlemon. Although we probably could have gone into the Rhino here. Unfortunately, we're going to hit 5 for 5, which means we can't spit the hybrid back out, which, yeah. When you're purple hybrid, doing that slide feels a lot better where you evolve them at 1 cost. Whereas if you just do it, and we don't have a tamer, it's literally the worst case scenario because it died and now we don't have a tamer. So if we try to use this Metal Tyrannomon, we can't suspend and lock the KnTElixar. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, so pretty rough turn there. It was starting to look good for a second, and then it immediately went poorly. There goes another JP to the trash. I feel like Guilmon's in such a good position with so many pieces. Starting to just fan out my trash. Take a look and see what's in there. And y'all do not want this list. I will probably refine it a little bit, but like we're just polishing a turd. Let's be real. Realistically, if you're trying to make JP hybrid work, you're either committing to like yellow hybrid with some JP stuff, or you're making Zoe hybrid with some green stuff. Pokemon going to get shot in security, and down comes, and now we have enough things in trash that it just burns 4 and swings for game.
Matrix Digivolution.
What's poppin', tamers? We're back with Play Armour once again. A bunch of people ask me why I drink Play Armour, and it's because they sponsor me. Duh. Jokes aside, I actually was drinking Play Armour before all of that. because I actually don't have much of a sweet tooth, and I find a lot of energy drinks to be too sweet, especially a lot of the powder brands. But the no sugar approach for player ammo and their focus on more tart, like sour flavors, really suits my palate. The fruit punch is really just fruity and packs a nice kick. The blue raspberry is really, really nice as well, nice and sour, kind of like when you get those slushies. If you want something a little bit on the sweeter side, there's the strawberry lemonade, which is more strawberry than it is lemonade. And they do have the lemon flavors as well. And I can tell you for a fact that the new black cherry flavor goes foolish. Yeah, the way I mix mine is by getting the dry powder in and then getting a little bit of water in and just mixing it around to try and make a slurry. Then I add up to half the bottle and shake it a baby. So whilst we're getting shuffled up for game 2, I want to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting the channel thus far. Appreciate every single one of you. At the Mega tier, we do have Justice Josh, an Ultimate here on YouTube, as well as a tier 3 on Twitch. For our Ultimates, we got the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, 3 Strike Rule, Brad, and King of Knights. And then for our Champions, we have Shinikari, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solo Ouroboros, Andy Fing, Squid Eater, Benji Gibber, Thomas Yates, Kenneth Smith, Tomato FGC, Donkey, Chava, Ulfus Magnet, and Kragan Security. And we have a 1-cost Evo, because these 2-color rookie Evo things... Like, this deck is actually designed in a lab to not work together. It's incredible, the anti-synergy they've placed. Like, we're going to push up this rookie, and then we're going to play the JP, and it won't matter. We're going to hit the rookie into the security, get a Guilmon, and go into the background. And then this... the JP only reduces when it evolves into a green Digimon. So you lose the reduction if you turn into the 2-color Beetlemon. And then the... Terriermon only does it if it's black-yellow. So if I evolve into Beetlemon here, it is still for 1. You can't get 0-cost Evos or like anything. Like, it's so frustrating how they've designed these cards exactly to make sure that they don't work together. And it's insane. Like, I'm having to choose between evolve a rookie, because, you know, I pushed out a rookie so I could, you know, get those eggs cycling, or put down another tamer, but I just have no choice. So we're just going to have to commit quite a few pieces, which means the Wargrowl can pretty easily mill us off. We get the Takato down, so now this Megadramon is going to shoot our body, is going to actually double tap both of them, and then gets the blitz in at security. And I don't think we have the KnTElixar. So I think he's just going to, yeah, he's just going to pass me over at 2. Pitch off to draw 1 because that Beetlemon can't go over the old JP because he doesn't have the black line text. Meaning that even though he's a great searcher, he's just dead in hand right now whilst there's no JP down. And like, if we get the medal, then we can do something, but nope, we're just gonna have to evolve and play a JP, mill 2 more. And this is definitely kind of like that that showcase on just like how the pieces just refuse to work together. That Megadramon is going to swing and die first check into security, is going to get to float into a Guilmon and Takato. So all in all, not that bad, but we do get to get the Black Growl. We're going to go scramble into the Megalogrowlmon, get out the 1-choke, put out the memory setter, and now we get to make 1 action. Never mind, 2 actions, because we get our rookie, and then we're going to evolve, and this time we're going to suspend and stun the Wargrowl. This time we actually have a tamer though, this time, so the metal does actually do something, but... Oh, we do get the JP out because we finally have that inherit, but it means that we can't play for an ace, meaning he can swing in here, and then training, choke us to 1 again, and even pushing out the rookie, it's not going to do anything here. We're going to get the KnTElixar, get the Guilmon. Luckily it's not the rush one, like we haven't seen the 20 cards in trash rush Guilmon yet. But we're just looking at the timing on the Megidramon, because it floats into the Guilmon and Takato at the same time. Can you see? We're just double checking to see that you can sequence it in a way where you play the Guilmon first and then play the Takato Guilmon, see the Takato gain the memory back, which makes sense because they're not separated by punctuation. You can kind of do them in whichever order, and also it means that I'm not getting 1-choked again. So we'll take the gracious 2 memory that he's given us after milling more of our pieces, and we're going to draw 1, we're going to push out, and I don't even think we have enough hybris to be able to like cycle for 1. I don't think there's any point in pitching to cycle for 1. Like, I don't know what we would want to go for here. And realistically, the Digivolve does nothing. Okay, so we're going to pitch off a Beetlemon. Go into the Beetlemon. I don't even think this is the correct decision. You check top 5, we're going to take the JP, going to take the Beetle probably. Yeah, I'm going to take the Beetle. It's, like, I don't even know if it was the correct play, because, like, ideally we want to end on... The problem is we just can't, like, we can't get up the line because, like, we can't stop the ChaosGallantmon from doing anything because it's a body with no sources. It's not like we can de-digivolve it past being an ace target. We're going to gain back a memory. Woo! Because it's evolving for 1 cost. Rhino over Beetle by name. And then because it's a 2-color Evo, we gain the memory back. Woo! And then we're going to turn into Rhino. Rhino Terriermon passing over 3 is just going to be the best that we can do as we go 3 bodies wide. Threatening an ace, providing we don't just get shot instantly. Which kind of just would be game. And we're going to go, yep, training, delete. And then training, delete. I think he gets to just flashbang all of these in one go. Because it's a combined total of the 15k, which is enough to clear everything. It's going to burn, it's going to swing, and clear the game. So yeah, just a showcase of Bandai really hating JP Shibayama. But if you like Zoe at the start of the show, or a JP hater and will rise up against him, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. If today's your birthday, then happy birthday. Join the Discord if you haven't already. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.